Hello. Thank you very much for watching our video review. Dear viewer, I kindly ask you to give this video your thumbs up in advance. Your thumbs up is very necessary for the development of the channel Guru.Markets. Now let's analyze the current performance of the company Quantum Computing, ticker QUBT. This review was based on data as of July 22, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Quantum Computing belongs to the subcategory Soft Business. 42 organizations take part in the analysis. This is very representative. We start with general information about the company. If you are interested, you can put it on stop. We suggest studying each indicator of the company in question more carefully. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free and free. Please share a link to this issue with your friends. So, friends, we are finally starting. Market capitalization of the company Quantum Computing Inc. valued at $0.06 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $1,312 billion. Quantum Computing Inc. has a share of 0.005%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.06 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $153 billion. Quantum computing constitutes a share of 0.04%. Having compared the shares of market and balance capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share quantum computing in a subcategory in case of assessment of exchange value is 0.005%. Balance sheet capitalization is 0.04%. This is a 700% increase in market value. Assessment of the organization's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The analyzed organization's debts amount to $0.001 billion. Debt to book value is 1.7% of equity. Rating for the company's debts. Very good, 2 points. The ratio of the company's market value to profit corresponds to 0. The subcategory average is 44.8, which is significantly worse than the subcategory average. An assessment of the company's stock price to earnings ratio in comparison with the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$28 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. This is very negative for the company. An assessment of the estimated future profit indicator in comparison with in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 235.1. The subcategory average is 5.2, which is 4,421% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of market price to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $0 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the estimated future revenue indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The margin is -10,621.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 11.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's indicators is 10,633.4%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 0.002%. Which is 150% less than the market capitalization share. And this shows the discrepancy between the stock market value of the company quantum computing, probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per employee of the organization is equal to $1,567,000. Whereas for the subcategory it is $779,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 101.2%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $0,000. Average for the subcategory, $17,400. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the company is $5,000. By subcategory, $149,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,880%. Estimation of revenue for each company employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares are short 5%, with a subcategory average of 3.9%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 54% for the company Quantum Computing Inc. Whereas in the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 55%. Potentially, securities of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as shares Quantum Computing Inc. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Quantum Computing Inc. and subcategory companies. We see that over 12 months the promotions Quantum Computing Inc. showed a change of -50.1%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory -12%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Before showing the total score, please kindly ask. Write a company assessment Quantum Computing in the comments to this security assessment. Result: -3.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 2.6 points. If you look broadly, within the entire US market in general, we can see that the average result for the stock market in the aggregate is 0.3 points. Against a score of -3.5 points for Quantum Computing Inc. Let's look at the order table, which is available, a link to it in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions made by the stock valuation information and reference System.GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is free and open, link in pinned comment. Based on the results of Securities Assessment Quantum Computing Inc. Information and Reference Assessment System.GURU.Markets, the following decision was made. Do not open an order due to the fact that Quantum Computing Inc. not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you all so much for watching to the end and for using the help System.GURU.Markets. You really are the coolest audience.